Okay, so today, in celebration of Behavior finally making a completely good decision, unabashedly, 10 out of 10, best decision Behavior is made, we're playing Skull Merchant today. Just as like the last send-off to her being literally the worst killer in the game. She will be upgraded in, what, PTB, and then the PTB comes to live 2 weeks after the PTB, I think. So that's 3 to 4 weeks. I'm not actually certain if they announced when the PTB was coming out. I think it usually comes out on Tuesdays, so I'm not sure if it's this Tuesday or the Tuesday after this one. But it is like about a month until those changes come to live, which they're just good. These are changes that frankly should have happened a long time ago, but like at least they're finally happening and Skull Merchant will actually be a killer. Because right now she's not. The main one is, I mean, really the only one that really matters is the being able to scan people when they vault. That is the main thing that makes it so she simply does not have a power. Them adding that back into her kit means she actually will have a power. It's still going to be a weak one, because she doesn't have like you still have to spend time to get your hits. She's kind of and they didn't add back the main thing. The main thing that I need them to add next is stealth mode. Once stealth mode is in her kit again, if they like didn't touch her again, I would be okay with that. She would still only be like mid to low C tier if they, put in the changes they're going to put in and then added stealth mode. If they did just those, she would still be like C tier, but she would at least be, her entire like identity would be restored. She would be able to do like trapping playstyle would work. You would get stands out of chase. You would be able to do things in chase. She would officially like exist 100%. Because right now they're just restoring about half of what they took away from her. Well, to be fair, half is a bit generous. They're restoring a quarter of what they took away from her, and I need them to give another quarter back, and the other half that they took away, they can just have. They can take the second drone beam. Nobody cares that much about that. But once they put the stealth mode back, I'll be okay with with her design. They talked about some other changes in the dev stream, which are a little bit more varying in like how good they are. The anti-tunnel changes, they increased the timer for base kit BT to 30 seconds, which is insane and is basically just like begging survivors to body block with it. Since it's only 10 seconds right now, it's pretty like a lot of the time if a survivor tries to body block with their BT, you can just like cut them off from a resource. I would say like 60 to 70% of the time when a survivor tries to body block with BT, you can simply make it so they don't make any resources, and then you get their head. But with 30 seconds, it's just too long. Hello, no mither Steven. Hello, Laura. Yoink. Did he look to shake his head at me and then not realize that there was nothing in this entire side of the map? So the anti-tunnel changes, not a fan, because they're increasing it so much. But the BP incentives, the bonuses you get, is pretty good. If they had just made it so that like they added the changes and there was still just 10 seconds, I think it would be fine. But it is simply too long, and by a pretty significant margin. So I'm hoping that they revert the timer and basically leave it exactly the same in every other respect, and I think the changes that they're proposing are fine. I'm surprised that I did not see the... Wow, that was a generous scan. This should be a hit. Or not? Okay, no, it was. Welcome in, Nudge. I'm doing good because they're finally gonna make Skull Merchant exist again. in about a month. In about a month, she'll be a real killer again, and so I'm very, very excited for that. And as such, a celebratory match of Skull Merchant. Is there... I didn't see any scratch marks. Saw she's... Yeah, they're very... I mean, they're very substantial buffs compared to what she is now, but they're not buffing her even to how strong she was before the original round of nerfs, but I'm very happy that they at least are doing what they should have done a while ago. Happy about this too, because of, like, the Halloween skin she has for free. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this skin, the dress at least, kinda, like, looks a little bit like me, which is really funny. Plate hair bent was fun. Yeah, she'll be a lot more fun when her power works. But yeah, she's a pretty fun killer. Ooh. The only thing that I want them to add back next would be her stealth drones. With that one thing added in, she'll basically be fine. She'll still be like a relatively weak killer, but I will be okay with her standard of strength. Where is Buddy? I've gotten like one scan with my drones, because it's kind of just... Oh, there's 2 scans. I'm surprised that wasn't within the 5-second window, honestly. I've not really been placing these in super great areas. I'll have to just remember how to play her, if I'm being so honest. It's been so long since I've really, like, spent a lot of time with her. 2 more quests to get the full merchant skin. Yeah, the face mask is... it's okay. I'm not as big a fan of it compared to the dress. Is there just... Oh, there is a hook. I just couldn't see it for some reason. She nearly made it off. They just kind of let No Mither Boy go. Which is... interesting. Well, it's at 4 gens and somebody's dead, so I guess I'll go get my event power. I think I've used 1 perk. I guess Deadlock probably did a little bit of help. But Bamboozle got me 1 hit. Okay. I kind of want to deploy a drone for stealth. There's no way they leave a second person to die on their first hook, right? Surely. And I see him way in the back here. I mean, they have 2 hell stages to work with, but still. It's kind of crazy it's even coming this far. He left. If only I had coup. Or drone. Okay. If you just keep mind gaming, eventually it'll work. Eventually. I mean, they're honestly pretty close to getting all of these. Like 3 more gens are about to pop. Because there's that one, there's this one. This is not a great drone. This was just here for stealth, I think. No drone bug. Hate to see it. Nobody's touched this one yet. It really does annoy me that that consumes a haunt, because I don't want the 50% extra kick for a haunt. It's just not worth it. It's gonna consume my... Literally consumed both of my haunts on kicks that I did not want to do it on. I have not seen anybody. I've crossed the entire map and I've seen 0 people. So I guess I go back to hook. They're gonna pop that gen sooner or later. And by sooner or later, I mean like very soon. Or not? No scratch marks. This crow wasn't even disturbed. Where are these people? Not the drone I wanted to refresh. I wanted to refresh this one. They... One's still at nothing. This one is still regressing. I've literally crossed the entire map and back, and have not found anybody yet. Is this still regressing? Okay. Well, that's fine. I don't... Yeah. It wasn't going to be a fast vault. No scan there. Unfortunate. That'll be a scan next patch. No, he went for distance. There we go. Okay, well, you're dead. I'll see the Lauren, like, there she is. She's up top. Get my things, maybe she thinks she's hidden, and that I don't know where she is. Where? There she is. Damn, that's a shame. Ooh, a friggin' scan. And she walks away from the drone. She still is going to have quite a few weaknesses, even with her buff. It's just she will actually... Her drones will be somewhat of a threat, as opposed to the complete non-threat they currently are. We're probably gonna pop at least one more gen. Oh, this was the gen she was working on. Hello. I left a drone in the friggin' void, but it doesn't matter. Honestly, 2 gens left with deadlock, mono deadlock. Very, as my only slowdown, is quite good. I don't think I used Bamboozle one time. Wait. Wait. The no drone bug can happen on her Mori? That's what happened there, right? That's why I didn't have a freaking drone. That's so stupid. Why is that a thing? I mean, like, of course it can, but also, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Okay, one celebratory, Skull Merchant match, and now back to the evil man. Back to the killer that has power at the moment instead of in the future will have a power. I just wish they made him shut up. He'd be so much pleasant if he was just totally silent instead of screaming every 5 seconds. He drives me crazy. I do think that Broken Chain is probably my favorite Ghoul add-on, because it just... The times when you're having trouble, or you're in like Hawkins or something, where your power just doesn't quite work right, I feel like Broken Chains makes those a lot more manageable. If you're playing against a good team, if you're playing against, you know, a rough map, Broken Chain just sort of compensates a lot for that. And if you're on a good map, I mean, it's fine, you're already on a good map, so... you don't really need the extra help of, like, whatever third add-on it would be. As long as you know, you put your build in. And one thing I've liked actually quite a bit from Ghoul is Predator. I feel like Predator is a pretty, like, decent perk on him, because you basically always lose chase on the... after your first hit, right? Your initial hit. So, Predator helps you to make it just a little bit easier for your second hit, since you know exactly where they're going. You usually will get just a little bit of aura reading by the time you have your tentacles up, and you can completely catch survivors off guard when they would expect you to just have to spend time catching up. Instead, you know exactly where they are, and you just leap directly onto them. It's been surprisingly effective. Plus, lethal is always good on killers that have good early mobility, and broken chain kind of combos with lethal because you can use your early leaps a little bit, like, more liberally. Dead dog. I am surprised that this is such a popular map. What the hell? Okay. A survivor spawns working as intended, and by working as intended, I mean not really working. Lame, lame, lame. That's sprint burst. I think that should have hit, I'll be so honest. That won't be a fast fall. Or, I mean, if it is, then you don't get anything from it. There we go. Now, this time it actually worked. Instead of a annoying-ass cactus getting in my way. I mean, zone her this way. Blythe? Yeah. She screwed that up pretty badly. That's annoying. I don't hear footsteps, so it's fine, actually. Where? Okay, there's somebody. Oh, she's already injured, of course she is. And there was an Ada I could have actually hit. Pop it. Pop it and then chase the more valuable person. And by that, I just... sprint burst... Well, fortunately she used the sprint burst really badly. I guess Ada and Michaela are in a team? The taunting plus Lightborn combo. Or not Lightborn, but the thing. Kick this. I know she went into a locker. And I believe... Who's this one? Yep. Thank you, Barbecue. It's so funny. Barbecue being so much rarer makes that happen so much more often, and it's absolutely hilarious. Whatever. There she is. Try and cut her off the other way, maybe? That was a choice. That free drop was certainly a choice. And she's not going to main, which is very good for me. It wouldn't be a bad option, necessarily, to, like... Go back for this gen. I know they're here, and I know there are flashlight saves around, so... Yeah. I thought I waited plenty of time to make that not happen. Trying really hard to not let this save happen. And it didn't. We gotta pop this one again. Okay, they're resetting over there. If I can, nah, they're already done. John Forehook. They're like right next to me. They were like right here. I don't know. Oh, they must have split up like right after that one heal. That would explain it. Hello, scratch marks. This is bad. Not finding anybody is so bad. Okay, somebody. I want her. That's a generous hit. Bit of a waste of Predator on the person I'm not chasing, but whatever. You can actually play around here a little bit with Ghoul. Break this wall. This window's too strong to deal with properly. Where is she? She makes that. This is the T part. She make the L? She just double vaulted. Fuck. God, that's really annoying. I was so sure she would. Okay, well, it's very cool that my power just decided to not work just then. Just said, hey, what if I didn't? Body blocks. So unfortunate. This should be a down. Good lord, really? I cannot get anything here. Hello, Vibrant. Drops this, or not. Good lord, I've fucking... Every single thing that could have gone wrong for me has gone wrong for me in this chase. I'm leaving. She didn't have balance. She just made like 20 miles of distance. How is there nothing to grab onto? I don't understand. I think I lose because I had one singular bad chase against her. Which is pretty much correct. That's kind of how Killer plays. I already ate dead hard on her. Wait, is that how I titled this stream? Oh, you mean, wait, hold on. Did I mistitle the stream? I could have sworn I was like, I'll just do it for one game. But maybe I titled the stream full on. Only Skull Merchant, and then forgot it. One match in. Fuck me. This has quite literally been the worst match of Ghoul I think I've ever played. Read the rest after. Okay. Oh, I see. Now I remember. I genuinely don't understand how I took like 10 minutes in that one chase versus Sable. And literally just a TNL. I mean, the TNL is a little bit stronger on Dead Dog, but not like that much. I mean, I guess I also ate a body block, but like, that was a little bit ridiculous. I don't think Ada is part of the Swift. I think it's just Disable and her. Guess the Ada name worked out, yeah. She's just sitting way over there. Maybe it's Dead Dog Collision, honestly. Why does it feel so shit? I keep getting stuck in areas that I feel like I should not be getting stuck in at all. Hit the Ada preemptively. You have Dead Hard. There we go. Finally. Hit her once. I need Meg if I want to get... Oh my god. Fuck me. No, there's no way. I may honestly lose Ada because of that one swipe. Nope. That's such a shame. Ghostface or Ghostface? I usually use it one word instead of two. I mean, Skull Merchant game went fine. I freaking like 4K'd at 4 gens. Ghoul game went absolutely horribly. I had one chase that like 4 gens popped in. It was bad. my one bad chase lost me the game. Skull only the 3rd week is killer. I see. Okay. That's why. Okay. I totally forgot what I named it. Okay, Ghostface. Geez, where is he? He's up here somewhere. Ghostface, jagged, like a jagged compass. The compass, floods of rage. Oh yeah, I get the skull merchant headpiece now, don't I? Weeping wounds. Really? So, weeping wounds. Brutal. Brutal on Ghostface. What is Brutal doing here? Is there an add-on combo I don't know about? Cologne and Matchbook. Cologne, longer thing. Matchbook. Where's the matchbook? Wait, actually, where the hell's the matchbook? Huh? Oh, it's right there. Okay, no. Brutal's just there for fun. Just feeling brutal strength. Do you know it's possible to get 100% haste on killer? I was not aware of this. I know clown can go up to like 43%. So, you know, that is some large amount, but I'm not aware of the 100 unless you count like blight. If we're counting like blights going at 175% and then another like 25% from other things, then I guess yeah. But if it's 100% off of like full normal, full control, then no, I'm not aware of anything of such a thing. Optimal BP spending. I love watching just like 8 nodes get taken out in a single payment. Okay. So 3 Scourge hooks. Jagged Compass for info when I do a hook, as well as to make these two proc 100% of the time. Floods of Rage... I'm not sure what Floods of Rage exactly is doing here, other than like providing info if I like lose this first chase or something. Weeping Wounds I get in terms of like hit and run kind of thing. Convince them they don't want to heal, so you can just be undetectable. And then Brutal is there because Brutal is funny. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah. Ghostface was like one of my earlier killers. I think the first 2 killers I put like a lot of time into would be Huntress and Ghostface. I would never like super main them, but they were just the people that I played super early on for like a lot of time. And they haven't fared too well as time has gone on. Huntress has gotten to a point where like half of her hatchets are dedicated. It's rough for her. Ghostface can get 40% haste from Drawcloud Knight Sheath, but that's very unlikely to pop 4 marks at once. Add and play with your food for 15% more. 5% from batteries, 8% from machine learning, 7% mana, 25% from Lucky Pungan. Is that how Drop Leg Knife Sheath works? If you get 2 marks, it adds the 10% haste? Because I would presume that it just increases the timer on the haste rather than straight up giving you 10, 20, 30, 40% haste. So if that's true, I didn't know that's how Drop Leg Knife Sheath worked. It's actually kind of makes Drop Leg Knife Sheath plus Discordance like a lot better. If that is how it works. They spawn in the back of Nostromo. If I'm lucky... Yep. I'd like to 90 them just a tiny bit more. Come around this edge. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's do it. You're gonna give me Giga Pallet. Free drop. It's crazy to me that Brutal does not stop you from getting fletched at a pallet. You think that it would at least be fast enough to stop that from happening, but no. It does stack. Interesting, I didn't know that. She wants me to chase her, so don't. Never chase somebody that wants you to chase them. Okay, I mean, if you're coming that close, I would prefer to chase somebody else. Damn it. Where's Q when you need it? On the other hand, I could go and tunnel the Claudette. Wouldn't that be fun? I'm very surprised you chose not to... Okay, try and convince the Claudette that I'm not chasing her. Nah, she was holding the corner, which is smart. There's 3 people all around here. You gotta have coup or something. 0 chase perks is just not good on Buddy. Especially, I mean, I don't even know if Nostromo got the palette update, but especially on palette update, Nostromo. I mean, she's literally just following me around. So this is kind of really good for me. Oh, this is longer than I remember. It's only one... Yeah, you're right. That's correct. Absolutely 100% correct. And I can pick up fixing the wall. Nope. I play Ghostface subs often getting 2 quick downs because of drop leg knife speed. Let me lean. Okay, she's like very stocked. If I just like sit here, how effective do you think this would be? Damn it. Didn't have enough time. There's Talita. Again, she wants to be chased, don't chase her. Sooner or later... There we are. There we are. Actually, you know what? Optimal thing? Kill the Claudette. Just slug. Not worth it. You don't make that. Thank you, brain. I'm glad to know that I can wait out a dead hard. According to my stats page, a 6% kill rank, Ghost Fate, and 20 matches played. Are you easily doubling me? Wait, are you really doubting me? I doubt... doubting. I don't know if I would go so far as to say I'm doubting. I'm just saying. 20 matches. That's so... I feel like Ghostface is such a popular killer. I'm surprised you only have 20 matches on him. This is a much, like, better place. Once you get rid of main palette, you can actually, like, play around main. Good lord. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, what a coward. That she would have actually committed. She instantly left. Not very much Weeping Wounds value with the whole killing Claudette as quickly as possible, but... See if I can't crouch up to this. She saw me. I could not keep track of her scratch marks for some reason. I'm so glad that they're adding in the scratch mark color changes. It's gonna make life so much easier when I can actually see scratch marks on everything. Always more of a shape. Interesting. I definitely much prefer Ghosty to Myers, even before rework. I really don't like Myers after his rework. He feels so bad to play, I think. What, you want me to tunnel you? I'll tunnel you. You think I won't tunnel you? You're gonna run into me and then you're gonna go for the unhook. I dare you to touch her. I'll kill you. 5 gens. 2 gens, but 5 gens. I'll kill you at 2 gens. Bye-bye. Pick her up the other way. They'll never get her. Oh, you went to the void. Look at you. I feel like she's gonna pull something cheeky. She didn't. I'll just, like, do this. Just free stock. Yeah, sure. Like, 20-30% stock, I'll do that. I'm gonna transfer void energy, and you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go right back to that hook I was at just a few seconds ago. Yeah, she's just hiding behind that rock, who cares? It don't matter. Come on, V. Where are yous? Show yourself. You know you want. Oh, I can't. There you are. I downed her in the frickin' fog. I'm surprised you can't shoot the projectile while in stock mode, but you can shoot it in Krassu head mode. That feels weird. But 8 more legions per skin. Most shock is that there are 14 killers that played less than Ghostface. Did you just have like... just have like 5 killers you main, and then everybody else? I mean, it's kind of valid, honestly. Honestly, I have a pretty even distribution up until you get to like the bottom 5 or 10 characters. Once you're out of like the top 3 and the bottom 5, it's like everybody else within there is like within the few percentage points. No hatch offerings. Shit, this isn't even where hatch spawns. Hatch spawns in the little... Never mind, it spawns right here. These void crystal quests are fun to do. Can't like accept that craft 10 void crystals. I was having a lot of trouble with the escape from trace with the void crystal. Killers are too competent. But I did eventually get it, but it took far longer. I ended up having to play like 10 survivor matches for that one challenge. It was annoying. Okay, let me look at this Skull Merchant mask. Just because I know I'm not a big fan of the way it looks on this headpiece. I think it's pretty ugly on this one. But there might be a different headpiece where it kind of eats. Actually, I kind of like it on here. This green skin works a little bit better. Not that one. Not that one. It like kinda works on this skin a little bit, but not even that much, honestly. It still isn't great. Yeah, I just don't like the pumpkin headpiece. Total of 3 matches on Oni. That's so Giga Chad of you. I fucking hate Oni. he's unironically my least favorite killer in the game. Like, I hate Blight because people glaze him all the time and that he's the strongest killer. But if Blight was made reasonable, then I would be complaining about Oni so much more. I was just throwing Void Crystals hiding some random ass corner. Iron Will? I was injured. Yeah, I was trying to use the lightweight Ghost Notes combo to lose killers. It didn't work out very well. I think my 3rd highest kill rate killer was 75%. That's really funny. What you should do is just like only play killers for 1 match and make sure you 4K that match, and then you have a 100% kill rate for all time with them. 10 killers with 100% kill rate until I didn't play them like once or twice. Yeah, exactly. It's exactly what I'm talking about. Just 1 good match, 1 4K slug for the 4K, and bam, 100% kill rate. Yeah, it's funny because there are killers that I have such a high kill rate with that just like even winning with them will lower my kill rate. Like my Skull Merchant kill rate is at like 84%. If I get a 3K with her, my kill rate goes down. So the only way I can increase my kill rate on her is to slug for the 4K, which is really stupid. Even if I literally won 100% of my matches, I would still go down in kill rate with her. For 22 star perks, I have a 100% escape rate with. Oh yeah, I win when it comes to perks. There are so many perks you put on one time for an adept and never again. So, be Huntress now. I got a whole 2 minutes and 44 seconds on her. That must have been a fast ass. That's a fast match. That is almost fast enough that like all 4 people would have gotten the abandon penalty that they put in and then took out way later. 19 of them I used once. 3 of them I used twice. Yeah. Hold on. Let me put an estimate. That was your adept game on Huntress. Oof. Okay. What would you have used one time and escaped with? Were any of them the Alan Wake perks? I feel like the Alan Wake boon would be one of those things you put on only a single time, escape with for his adept, and then never put on again. That would be one of my guesses. Cause it's like such an annoying. I don't own Alan. Damn. Okay. Yeah. If you don't own all survivors, that does make it a little bit harder for me. Would it be either of the Walking Dead characters? I mean, probably Michonne. You've used all of her perks, so the other one, Richolas Grimes. Any of his perks, maybe? I know his perks are like niche. Don't own. Who do you own? Is it just like self-care on Claudette that you played with one time? If we got recording for it, it would have been on her Def Speedrun leaderboard on first place. Yeah. Yeah, that's something that I that I think about sometimes. There's so much footage of me doing cool things that actually isn't footage because I never recorded it. Fucking my entire I don't think I started fucking streaming until after Skull Merchant was dead in the grave. So all I have is like the 30 hours on her and the 83% kill rate to prove that I actually did play her during that period of time and also in her original 1.0 version. What about Cheryl? Cheryl perks? I feel like Blood Pact is something I could see somebody running once in a solo queue game, not escaping, or like not really getting value and then never end. What colors I hate the most? One of the killers I hate the most, and I could have gotten first place on Speedrun leaderboard with her. That's really something. You hate Huntress. That's an interesting piece. I get disliking her because the zoning can be a bit boring, but full on hating her, I'm surprised with. I feel like she's generally a more well-liked killer. Hold on, is there an offering? Look at these fucking survivor spawns, I swear. That was a bad shot. Like, I swear they've been broken for, like, the entire time. Alright, injured one, or half an injury, I mean. Cool pallet camp, I guess. Fuck, I didn't flick fast enough to her. I thought she would have kept going straight forward. Brick line of sight. Oh, she's not even looking backwards, is she? Fuck me. I'm very surprised that missed. Okay, I'm gonna go interrupt this gen instead. At least I hit one of them. And one on him. It's kind of super valuable. Fuck me. Well, he ran into a wall at least, so there's that. I have my TP. God, I was gonna say I could down it with my TP, but then fucking Alan Wake destroyed it. Evil man. But thank you, Hag, aka Unknown. I get so much more value out of his teleports than his actual UVX, I swear. Alright, I guess we go this way. And also, obviously, you get without real money. Yuichi, Ace3, Tap, Quentin, Cheryl. Okay, so was Cheryl a good guess? Is she one of them? Did Blood Favor have your 100% win rate? That was just a bad shot. It's what happens when he has Sprint Burst, very obviously. It's what happens when I don't play Unknown for literally a singular day. That's... No way, no way! Come on! Oh, that's so... It fucking refunded my grab. That should have been a fucking KO. It should have been him down and out. Ugh. I wanted to bounce it off the ceiling, not the fucking crate. Honestly, do I even use my power, or do I just M1 him? I feel like he's unpredictable in such a way that I would have more trouble hitting him with my projectile than just walking him down. If I change on her, though, I still hate going against her for now. I can understand disliking going against her. But there's just so many more killers that are so much worse, is my thinking. So just like, eh. Come on. But what if it hit, you know? But what if he had a power? What if it was real? Oh, am I tunneling? I'm not even... Didn't even really mean to. He'll never see you coming. Fuck me. Well, that's one way to mind game them with the UVX, I guess. Needed 4 attempts for Cheryl Death. Damn. Yoonjin is still UVX'd from the very start of the match because she just did not look behind her. It took her that long to un-UVX herself. I'll be so honest, I don't want to chase this Yoonjin. It feels very inconvenient for me. There's Alan Wake. That is fucked up. That is fucked up. Okay, well, I got the hit. And then he was just like, what if I don't loop you, actually? Alright, there we go. Now I have an actual timer. Once you get the injury with it, you can, like, finagle it just a skosh. Or he can just dead zone himself. Okay, never mind. Was this... They increased it by 2 seconds. Was it actually that fast? Also, there's no way this guy just dies on second hook. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? I don't even... Okay, here she is, right next to me. Really? That didn't hit? Okay, game. Okay, DVD. Very funny. Oh, she ran back into it. I would love to have my TP right here so they can't infinite this window. But the game doesn't want me to do that for some reason. There it is. There's the hit. Wow, that was bad. It doesn't matter. Just him one. If you guess who I hate to go against the most, I will not be surprised. It's very obvious. I'll make it kind of weak. Blight or Oni? I would guess Blight. Blight is like the most valid killer to hate. Hi, Alan Woke. Bam. It's kind of weak. Should probably get, or he'll get that save before I can get out. Never mind, he was not beelining it at all. Shot that. God damn. That's what I get for trying to do unknown things instead of just playing an M1 killer. They're both going for that window. Well, I have him gooshed, so... I swear, it's like she's trying to convince me that she actually has Dead Hard. That was way behind him. Hating Blight is incorrect. Invalid opinion, Drac. Hating Blight is, I think, should be legally mandated. I think if you like Blight, you need, like, professional help. And I think this is a very objective opinion. Hating Blight is just an objectively correct opinion to hold. You have to get punished for using my powers, and I'm like, yeah. I guess I'll go into the event and get my better frickin' projectile. The objectively stronger projectile compared to Unknown. I hate so much that that it's bugged where I can't see where the gen popped. It's so aggravating because I'm like, a gen popped. Let me look around. Where was it? And I don't get the info, which is a very important part of freaking killer macro, is going to find where the survivor popped the gen. It's so aggravating. Are they gonna leave her on until she dies? I'm just gonna sit in front of this in case he pops out right here, because that would be very funny. Come on, Alan Wake. You know when you want to come right here. Right here. Oh, hello. Well, that works. No need to hate. We need to hate black leather jacket pigskin users? What? That is oddly specific. That's always correct. Randomly hear gen pops in. Yeah. Where's Buddy? Here's the scratch marks. He goes out. There he is. I wish these hit over pallets. How funny would that be? Hello. Yeah, see that? This Alan Wake is me trying to escape 5 times with fog crystals. Just drops it and they're right on me. Yeah. What do we have? Anything? Nothing saucy. That would explain why it was not very difficult. Probably just like a solo queue. I think the sauciest thing was a styptic that I didn't even eat. One more known. What do we go afterward? There was Sping Tap. I mean, Sping Tap's basically unknown when you think about it. You like squint your eyes. You throw the axe and then like a circle expands around it. That's basically the same thing. Unknown just throws a ball and a circle expands around it. It's like pretty much 1-to-1. Yeah. Okay. Did they announce when the PTB comes out? Because they talked about what's going to be on the PTB, but I don't know if they actually said a date for it. I'm guessing it might be like this Tuesday, but also might be the Tuesday after this one. So I'm just like, I think it's on the 4th. So 2 weeks from now. Oh, that's so long. It's so long. Skull Merchant buffs are so long. It's gonna be a month until the Skull Merchant buffs actually come to live and I can play her again. Because it's 2 weeks until the PTB, and I think it's usually 2 weeks after the PTB until it comes to live. So it's literally 4 weeks. It's literally an entire month of waiting. And I've already been waiting for like 2 years. At least it's happening. Even if it feels like it's going to take forever. At least it is going to happen. As opposed to the rework. It has been so strange looking at people's reactions to the Skull Merchant changes, because I'm seeing it's really weird because I'm seeing people hate Skull Merchant and saying, oh, she shouldn't get changed, but then also I'm seeing people hate Skull Merchant that thinks that these are nerfs and are happy that they're happening, and I'm just like, you know what? That is an interesting choice, and I hope that you continue to believe that these are nerfs, even though they're very obviously buffs. But like, we don't have to tell them that. We don't have to let them know that they're buffs. I hope they continue thinking they're nerfs, because God damn it, that person played a Midwich offering. Bring me to Midwich. Why did you bring me to fucking Swamp? That person is like the only person who's ever brought me an offering I was happy with. Bam. Fucking hate Swamp so much. You know, I can actually shit down a TP, so... Are you fucking serious? How did that miss? Okay. Why did you want chase with me so badly? You'd be surprised how many grabs I get with Scully. There's a certain type of person who hates Scully but is happy about shorted undetectable. I mean, the thing is, they didn't mention it. So, but like, if they didn't change adaptive lighting, her undetectable got buffed. Hi, Fung. What? What the fuck? I have never seen a more bullshit where the fuck did my grab refund happen? What the hell was that? I think this person may be insta-going next, but also it's Swamp, so I'll take a free second hook because I fucking hate it here. I won't... I will leave her slugged or whatever, but, like, I really fucking hate Swamp. So I don't want to have to deal with 12 hooks on Swamp as unknown. Come on. Yeah, there's the hit. Yeah, if they put in stealth mode on her drones, she's perfect. Like, those buffs plus stealth mode, and bam. Oh. That was... I thought that I lost my friggin' UVX weaken on her because of the TP cooldown sound coming off cooldown. That confused me so much. Goddamn. Well, nobody came to save her, so... It is Swamp, I can't really say that I care. Okay. I guess those just don't have collision, that's something. Wow, she actually vaulted. Crazy. Where's the door? I hate every fucking thing about Swamp, man. It's difficult to move, it's super strong tiles, super giant, giga main building that just, like, plays itself for you. Everything about it is awful. Okay, someone over here. I should see you right about... I think I saw her over here, right? I think. Yeah, I heard her steps. You clearly have... You don't have Sprint Burst? That's crazy to me. That was the most Sprint Burst coded thing I've ever watched in my life. What? What is with these Dalitas? Yes! Fucking finally, I hit an injuring snipe instead of just a useless weakening snipe. I think that may be the first time I've actually hit a long-range damaging snipe. I weakens long range all the time, but actually getting that health state is damn near impossible, I swear. Run into me, run into me, run into me. Thank you, barbecue. I love you, barbecue. Bam. Honestly, the friggin' teleporting is so good on Unknown. I used to run the add-on that made people weaken whenever they pop a gen. I think that's honestly a bait add-on. Even before the nerf, I think it was bait. It's so bad. This should hit, maybe? But what if it did? Wouldn't that have been cool? I don't want to tunnel her, because I don't want to eat DS and such. Ooh. Okay, half a health state. Not looking behind her. Love to see it. That was a choice. Vaulting into me. Optimally, I would slug her, but, like, it's 4 gens, and it's fine. Like, optimally, I would slug and then go tunnel the Talita or the Fung, whatever. But, like, this game is over. And it's the event mode. Like, it's really just not that necessary. Alternatively. Look, I can't help myself when they're in front of me. I can't be blamed. for wanting to slug when I can literally win the game in a few seconds. It's too tempting. Anybody would make the same decision in my stead, you know? Does she have Unbreakable? Why aren't they all abandoning? No. Yes? No. Y'all could have left like 2 minutes ago. Well, 30 seconds ago, but still. Strange. Unknown, sketch attempt, blurry photo, dragon's grip, nowhere to hide. Trail of Torment, lethal. Strategies just be fake hallucination and jump scare stars. I think I've done something similar, although I used the funny perk. What's it called? The Bubba perk. I can't think of it. One where you stand still and go invisible. Oh wait, preset 6. Why is this build on preset 6? Like whatever. Blurry photo. Insidious, that's the one. Insidious unknown. Sketch. Service hit by UVS suffered from Oblivious. Okay. Lethal Pursuer. Nowhere to hide. Trail of Torment. And... Wait, what? Lethal, Trail of Torment. Nowhere to hide. Oh, Dragon Script. There it is. It's like I could not see the third friggin' thing. It's got an Insidious and Chaos Shuffle. Yeah. Probably the only time you would normally find Insidious. Let me exchange with Insidious if you want. You want to also fake being hallucination away from I'm okay with lethal. I think I'm okay with the stronger perk. But it's just that the thing about Trail of Torment is that since it announces that it's yellow, it tells the entire survivors that you have Trail of Torment, which is why I sometimes don't favor it as much. For, you know, specific builds like this where you're trying to be sneaky. Just a silly build to have fun. Yeah. Where... Such a... I don't know. You need to give Unknown just a slightly smaller cooldown, and he'll be a lot better, I think. So many killers that they could just like adjust numbers by like 1 or 2 seconds, and then they would be a lot better. I feel like the only killers that really like need like a rework is like an in-depth one would just be friggin' Blight. As the super strong killers at some point, they're just too good, and they need to go full in-depth and fix them. Played Instant Unknown today. I mean, he's not too uncommon. I do see unknowns semi-frequently when I play Survivor. On the rare occasion, and by rare occasion I mean like once every week for a day, to get rid of all of the challenges for Survivor. But the rare occasion I play Survivor, I think I see unknowns. He's surprisingly popular given how like weak he is. He was hitting this UVX often. It was basically in weakened state for more than half of the game, but I was just getting rid of it before I could land second shot. Yep, that is the average unknown experience. It is peak unknown gaming. Hitting every other shot, exactly every other shot. I genuinely, I swear I get more damaging states out of friggin' his teleports than his unknown. Or than his UVX. It's crazy the value difference, I feel, sometimes. Oh, Midwich, okay. Actually pretty decent. Kinda got sad because he DC'd at the end. That is a consequence. When you're like good against a killer, you're gonna make the people who play that killer feel a lot worse. And bam. God damn it, I deserved that hit so badly. That's not fair. All of that time invested. Yeah, I mean, screw with all of these people. That was interesting. Off the backboard. Okay. Well, I guess an accidental mind game works too. Play Legion a lot more. Hmm. Yeah, people love Legion. No aura reading, so I guess we won't put down the funny dragon script combo yet. That's a shame. Now they know that I've got dragon script. Fucking sprint burst. That's such a lame. So annoying. Alright, come over here and try and screw with this person. They may still be dragon script. Probably are still dragon script, but how valuable that is to me is kind of meh. It takes too much time. Oh, okay, that's gotta be Resurgence. They're like instantly healed? No way. Bam. Think they'll have like anything else for anti-tunnel? I feel like people who run Resurgence are kind of Resurgence only. Because like, why would you run off the record if you're gonna get insta-healed? Why would you run, yep, Diaz if you're gonna get insta-healed? I do have a hallucination right here. So, if I kick here, I should see auras. 3, 2, boo. It's me. John hallucination. Bam. Yeah, I figured that would work. You actually committed. You actually committed to try and get rid of my Trail of Torment. Yeah, you die for that. Insane dragon script value. Honestly, I've just been tele-TPing to hallucinations for my value. I don't have time to fake being a hallucination. Oh damn, I think they got rid of that one on that side, unfortunate. Ooh, you should not have run into me like that. You're so dead. It's funny how oppressive Unknown can be when people make, like, some seriously bad mistakes. He can feel so strong, and then you go against somebody who knows to look behind them, and all of a sudden he doesn't have a power. Those are really slow fading away scratch marks. Okay. I'm gonna Trail of Torment this, see if there's any auras coming back around. Okay, well, this works too. Honestly, just the info is so good. Why didn't you drop it? She just let me M1 her. Why? The Dragon's Grip is about to run out on that. Yeah. No Dragon's Grip value, unfortunate. And we got Michaela down with it, so at least there's a little bit of value. Oh, this is like the worst exchange for you. Wow, did you 99 this earlier? Sneaky, sneaky. I just kind of sat there and waited until she walked back up into me. I don't know how that works. As well as long as I'm here, I may as well get my shooty man, my projectile. I don't think there's anybody in center anymore. Why are you running into me? Hold on. One for the road. Okay, but what if it hit? What if it hit? What if I got value? Oh wait, I love this place as unknown. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Huh? What are you gonna do? Huh, Alan? Let me hide behind this pallet. You can't even like look at me. And then bam. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Yeah. 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 After the orbitals, you just can't play tiles like this anymore. You're completely trapped. You just have to take the initial M1 and leave. The classic do nothing tech. It's so strong, I don't know. Just is uncounterable. Ah, damn. Do you take that? No. I'm just... interesting. There we go. There's half of our hell states. Actually, it's the only... That's a shame. I don't think she ran into me. Oh, I thought this was where I hooked... Wait, what? Wait, what was that loud sound notification? I thought they unhooked over here. Okay, never mind. I completely misconstrued what occurred. You wanna do it again, Alan? I dare you. I dare. He's gonna do it again. Yeah, he's gonna do it again. Fuck. His last stand and life. Interesting. He is not looking behind him. There you go. Go and kick it. I don't think the 50% faster kick matters. TP here? God damn. I kind of hate the 50% faster kick. Consuming all of my resources is so aggravating, because it's just like, well, there goes 2 whole haunts. And I would have liked to actually use as a chase perks, but I guess I just won't. Okay. There's all 3 of my haunts. I would have loved to use them as chase perks, but instead... There's half of a hell state. Drops it. There we go. He was not... I'd swear he wasn't looking backwards like half the time. For he... Oh, P-Mine can be just doing nothing and Prankstar runs into you. It's Rick, not Alan. Man... How am I supposed to tell? There's too many survivors. You know, I have a feeling she's not going to fall for the... Yeah. I think she learned. the fake hallucination tech was not real. There's no resources in here, you die. Why do I feel like you have Dead Hard? You have Sprint Burst, so it's literally impossible for you to have Dead Hard. She went in and left instantly. And I'm still... Hello. Unfortunate for you. She makes that. Nope, definitely not. Where's the Mori when 3 people are down? What do I still have to hook Michaela like a layman? Okay. Let's see, can I get the last little bit of Bippus out of here? Out of my void? I was already at max, wasn't I? I agree it was a great tunnel. I'm very good at... Did I even tunnel her? I'm not certain if I did, but either way, I agree. It was an amazing tunnel. Very, very well executed. More only works when either one survivor is left or two are left. I know. I'm just saying they should change it so I can Mori if there's two survivors on hook and one survivor not on hook. I'm just saying it would be more convenient for me personally if if I could just Mori the third survivor. And it would be definitely completely fair and balanced. I to be fair, if they just made it like, you know, two survivors are on second hook, and then the third survivor's down, you can Mori, like, then it would be fine. To make it on first hook, then Deliverance, and there's two people that get to take chances and the like. They hit Mori on first hook. So true. Honestly, you should just be able to Mori somebody the second you down them. I think that's very important. Balancing. It'll completely prevent tunneling. You will have zero killers tunneling if we can just instantly kill them after we down them. I think it's a perfect strategy. They should put it on the PTB. Every killer base get tombstone. Exactly. Exactly. Because you really think about it. And in return, they delete Clown, Scully, Springtrap. No, not good killers. Delete fucking Blight and Oni and bad killers. Don't delete very good killers that are fair and fun for everybody, like Clown, Scully, Springtrap Hunters. Like, unironically, Clown is like the only... Hating Oni is crazy. Incorrect. I'm sorry. Hating Oni is 100% the correct thing. Literally, Oni is just like pre-drop and bloodless simulator until he has the OP dash power where you can't play. Oni is so fun. What do you mean? Well, what are you talking about? Because of how strong his dash is. When I say OP, I don't mean he's literally overpowered, but like when he's in dash, he's overpowered, and it's balanced. But like, it's fucking boring. I find Oni fun to play against. I have to disagree. When I'm playing against him, if I'm in chase, I'm just pre-dropping, and then he's just bloodlusting me, and then it's a boring game where like the base kit mechanics of the game are just like he eventually hits me, or he eats 40 pallets, and then 5 gens pop, and we win the game. So either like those are the two outcomes when he chases me. When he chases a teammate, either they pre-drop pallets and the exact same thing happens, or they don't pre-drop pallets, and then I'm dealing with the super strong chase power that's damn near impossible to dodge against a good Oni. And I didn't even give him a hit. Now I give him the hit for free and make the game more fun. His dash is boring. His dash is so boring. What are you talking about? I also only played Oni on 2v8, ignoring 2 adept games on him. Yeah, I don't... Playing as him and against him, they're both terrible. They're both terrible. Chase Oni is just... You're just wrong. I'm sorry. You're simply incorrect. It's... When he doesn't have his power, it's pre-drop and blows summon near. When he does have his power, it's just like... Against a strong Oni, against a competent Oni, you really can't do anything. Great statement. You missed one thing, Nerf Trapper. Damn. Fuck, you got me. I didn't think about that. I should have thought about that. You're so true. Why do I keep getting no Mither players when I'm playing Skull Merchant? Like, I'm down for it, but this is like the 3rd time in recent memory that I've gotten no Mither, and they've all been specifically when I play Skull Merchant, which is awesome. It's just, it's strange that it's happened 3 times. Watch it. Look, you see these people give me a hit over getting scanned literally 1 time? It's so strange. Oh yeah, I have to play Dissolution probably. I forget that you don't... It's like based on terror radius, right? So... this will be a scan. 5% haste. That was kind of smart of him. Hello. No Mither player? Yeah, sure. I'll take a hook. I'm not gonna friggin' leave you down. That's 1 scan on... That's so valuable to me. Or do you think this person's just speed run and go next? It's possible. Although I'm not seeing any like luck offering shenanigans occurring. This person has sprint burst. Or not. Okay. She doesn't know? God fucking damn it. Okay, wait. Can we do the double tap? Yes! Yes! I fucking love Skull Merchant! Let's fucking go! Oh, I love her. You cannot tell me that isn't hype. That is the hypest thing you can do in this game. I don't care. God, I fucking love Skull Merchant. I'm so glad she's gonna be a real killer soon. God damn it, that's so good. She can do that? She can! It's very rare because you have to get 3 scans on a healthy survivor before you would get an M1. Oh, hello. And most of the time you'll be able to get 2 M1s before you get like 1 scan. But yeah, that is in fact something she can do. And I love her. I can also scan him through the windows. Shaq is honestly pretty fun for Scully. I was trying to like triple mind game him or something. I don't know. I'm trying to get too fancy with it. Yeah, I'm trying to get way too fancy with it. Nope. Oh, Weaving Spiders Fung. Just M1 that man. Look. I got a claw trap, okay? Whenever I get claw traps, I get a little bit excited. I love when spiders don't know to press control. Yeah. I don't think that'll change anytime soon. It's way too late for me to try and get the value out of the basement info that the Fung gave me. Oh, hello, Fung. Sorry, I was waiting on a dead hard real quick. I honestly don't think Weaving Spiders is just worth it. Like, even then, like, no matter Weaving Spiders just ain't a good combo. Shit, jeez. I don't really have info. So, that's like one little issue with this build. This is a bad drone, I'm just placing it for stealth. I picked up 2 incorrect drones, somehow. Okay, there we are. Why does Nicolas Cage want to be chased by me so badly? Oh, he knows to frickin' crouch. Unfortunate for you, I know how to rotate my drone. I could have double tapped him, but also that was presuming he doesn't drop the pallet, so I think M1ing him here was probably the best thing. Only issue, which is honestly a pretty notable issue, is that do you have sprint burst? Oh well. You're dead now, so works for me. Jeez, you moved so fast. Honestly, I should have insta picked up her. I could have eaten like Conviction Soul Guard just then. Completely lost her. Imagine for no my other lobbies you play Oni. Yeah. Sure, survivors would have a great time. Counterpoint, what if you were dead? Bam. Did you ever think about that? Somebody is right here, yeah. Honestly, a little bit surprised that there was no scan there. How many scans do you have on you, Bill? You know what, I'll just M1 you and go back for my Nicolas Cage. Put this down as a stealth operandi. Damn. Bit of a shame. Big scan. She doesn't have any scans on her, so M1ing her is still optimal. Why? I swear, survivors that avoid scans and give you an M1 confuse the hell out of me. I guess she really wanted her dead hard and was worried if I scanned her 3 times in like 10 seconds somehow, she would get deep wounded. But that's not a thing. They're going around deactivating my drones for some reason, which I'm not gonna complain about because it's their time that's being wasted, so. That's the one with the highest. Interesting. Oh, here we are. Go. I got the scan. It didn't give me the noise. I think I have 2 scans on you, don't I? Because I didn't hook you earlier. So you should be 1 and done. Ah, that's a shame. There it is. See? Insane value. Oh, so much drones could explode in it. No. Don't do that, please. Please, just make the current version of her a good killer. Please don't turn her into some range slop dash slop. Something. I just want her to be the best version of this version of herself, and I'll just would be so much happier. I accidentally grabbed the friggin' shack drone, which is so sad because that was such a good drone. The funny window placement. Let me scan through windows. I love scanning through windows and junk. It's so funny. I don't even know if we're ever gonna chase here again, but I'm putting it down anyway. Oh, whoa. Huge lag spike. That was bad. Oh my god, another huge lag spike. Good lord. Whoa, what is happening? 72 MS. Is this stream okay? Am I still, like, alive for y'all? Hello, Bill. Do you even have scans on you? I don't know. Well, now you do. This Bill has never played against Skull Merchant before. Those were the freest scans of my life. He just gave them to me. Blight with Nurse Blinks. That would... I mean, that's kind of what Ghoul is, if you really think about it. Lag spike. Excellent. Activate the cheats. No, not my Skull Merchant cheats that make Bills not crouch. I deleted the control button from Bill, and I'm still only a C tier killer. I think they're here because why would you deactivate the drone? You know. Oh, he already has the whatever. That's a shame. Kick this. He'll never suspect it. What the fuck? I honestly, I should just get rid of Dissolution. I'm just not using it. Oh, never mind. He only had 1 scan. I thought he had 2. Alright, put down the drone there. Ooh, that was so optimal. Okay, 5% haste. Yes, that's the value. That's value. I'm very grateful to these survivors for letting me have an actual power. Nurse with Blight dashes. It's perfect. I feel like Dissolution activates every time I'm on a survivor, but when I'm on a killer, it's never up. Honestly, on any killer that's not Crossu, I just kind of forget I run Dissolution and don't get value. It's my biggest issue, just forgetting I'm even running it in the first place. Like Dissolution, yeah, okay, already read that. This one's white, so this is where they have to be. It's the one little bit of info you get is sometimes survivors will just tell you where they are. Oh, damn. Damn, Bill went cruising. Yep. He never suspected. He's not going to Shack, that's a choice. Aw, damn, I didn't get my 5% haste boost. Now I did. I think this is the most claw traps I've gotten in a single match since they killed her. It was like 4 or 5? That's so many. You almost can't even tell. You do chase merchant. Excuse me. Oh, right, there's a build. Hold on. Where is... Honestly, I should probably just replace Dissolution with like Coup or something. It does stack a little bit with her 5% haste, kind of, sort of. Oh wait, actually, we're starting to get to endgame. What I should do is put a thing on the gate, so I'll know if a survivor touches the gate. That's a very funny and evil thing you can do as Skull Merchant. If you put the drone on top of a gate, survivors literally cannot open the gate without giving you notification. It's super cool and evil. They're nerfing it next patch, but like, meh. Hello, Bill. Hello, Billy boy. I don't know why I was waiting so long, like he was gonna dead hard me. This Bill, I think, is a little bit on the newer side. No DS. Okay, race for hatch. Was there any hatch offerings? There was one hatch offering. So let's beeline it to Shack. I always presume Shack hatch offering before anything else. I just kind of fucked that up. Okay, no hatch Shack offering. So I guess I should look Shack in main. I know it spawns on the stairs in main. Oh, or you're in the bar. That works too. Alright, let's go put our other drone over on this gate, and then this Megan will not be able to escape. Unless she has a key. Those are her two choices, pretty much. Bam. So each gate now has a drone on it, and I just get to sit in the middle until it goes boing, and I know Megan is there. Honestly, what I should do is just sit on hatch. It's literally impossible for her to get out of here if I sit on hatch. There it is. Hello, Megan. And good. Oh, she's not. Okay. Weird refront. There we are. Let's get that Mori in. The beautiful Skull Merchant Mori. Yeah, low graphic settings make some things look interesting. Okay. Okay, we have a plague build. Do you think this person is happy about the Skull Merchant buffs that are coming? I mean, like, I don't understand what exactly you could be so mad about at this point. for like it's pre-buff. How, like, I don't know, whatever. It doesn't matter. We won. Skull Merchant Nation won. Well, kind of. It's more like a tie once that gets in. Okay, plague. Plague. It's a Nick who didn't know how to crouch. Oh, no, Nick knew it. No, Nick was the only one who did know how to crouch. Actually, Bill wasn't the one. Still, I mean, like, whatever. Okay, Thana. Oh, Thana. Ku. 1 second. Let me get all of the things. Batteries. And then I'll give us our little plague exclamation. Batteries, Surge. Can you do the speech she does in her Mori? She can't. I don't know what it is. I guess if you want to wait until her Mori, I can try and repeat it afterwards. Limestone seal and Hymetics. What's the other seal? Hematite. Okay, super object. Okay. Sure. Sure. I can try and repeat the thing she does in her Mori. Actually, in that case, let me bring a Mori so I have 4 chances to do it. Oh, that's right. I forgot you can look at her frickin' Mori. Hold on. Atanika dingir asapume. Is that... Are you happy? Do you feel like your 500 points were well spent? What? I've already forgotten it. Apa mipi donger asapume. Me trying to impress Babylonian trade. Ay. This is a build. I'm surprised you don't have corrupt with the infinite duration infections. I feel like those two go hand in hand so much. I always gotta run corrupt with my infection duration extension. Apa mi... Fuck me, it's gone. It's already gone. Apa mi pituder supipa... Yeah, it's gone completely. It's been 5 seconds and I have zero idea what it was. Oh yeah. Okay. nice medkits foreheads. I mean, it's so much value. You 100% of the first Plague player to not run Eerie Seal? What? What? Well, I run the Ebony Mori, so there's that. But like, I feel like I don't see Eerie Seal that often. I feel like I see myself run Eerie Seal more often than I see other Plagues running Eerie Seal. Eerie Seal is the on-gen complete, right? Eerie Seal 2 good is my favorite. I really like the aura reading. Honestly, both of her Eerie's are kind of cracked. But the aura reading one is probably my favorite. You like over the just getting your power. Oh, Eerie Seal is the one with aura. Okay, yeah. I love Eerie Seal plus lethal. It's so funny because it's just like perma freaking aura reading. It's damn near like mind games. Like it almost feels like you're playing with third person with how often you're seeing survivors and for how long. I love Eerie Seal. Oh no, I don't have Lethal Pursuer. I can't crutch on my OP friggin' spawn knowledge. Alright, these two are permanently infected. I mean, they probably spawned over here. This is the shitty wing. I can never remember which one's west wing, which one's east wing. They didn't spawn here? Uh-oh. 3 gens are about to pop before I find a survivor. Oh no, something touched. Oh, she did go this way. For some reason, I thought she would never. God, why are dedicated vomit hits a thing? Unironically, one of the most frustrating things in this game. Yeah, I mean, just immediately go there. She's infected, I'd rather go chase Nia. Hello. An injury's an injury. Oh no, don't want her. I don't think we make this one. Yeah, fast fault. That brings top 8 maps so I can be. Oh my god, look, how do people like this? I just think that it's an incorrect opinion to have. It's such a bad map. I literally lost Chase? Are you fucking kidding me? I literally lost Chase just holding W towards her. God damn it. Any like window that you can lose Chase on in any way, I think is just like should not exist. No way you make it back. Because that window should be sealed. She's vaulted it 4 times, and bam, there's 5 times. It's still not sealed? How the fuck did I lose Chase again, by the way? 6 vaults, by the way? She got 6 vaults? Thank you, behavior. For your fucking super well-designed system. 6 vaults? That's so fucking normal and cool. Honestly, how did that not stun me? Life? No. I think she fakes it. Yeah. That's so fucking... It's so annoying. This community thrives off nostalgia instead of actually good maps. Yeah. It's so annoying being objectively correct while other people are objectively incorrect, and having the dev balance team have to deal with the people who are objectively incorrect. It's so lame. Ari, Nostalgia, and FNAF swap carrying 2 maps in the Fate maps. Yeah. Maybe she shift teched? I think shift text just should, like, that doesn't make it better. That just, like, it still shouldn't exist. Like, shift text shouldn't exist. It's fundamentally just like, what if we made it so that this innate built-in thing that's designed to make the game more balanced because behavior can't balance the maps properly to not have infinites? What if it was just like a little bit harder? like that doesn't help its case. The only good map in that FNAF map pool, that Fate map pool is, in a sense, is Dead Dog because it's good for survivors, so it makes sense. I don't know. I really hate Dead Dog. I'll be so honest. I just don't like the main building being an auto win button for survivors. It drives me crazy. I literally hate every single map in there except on occasion the killer sided version of RPD. And by killer sided I just mean like even. Well. Okay, so they're over there. I hook here. They're gonna undo surge, aren't they? I guess I kind of have to start winning right now, huh? What? I guess they just left, damn it. I was gonna take this and go for the win, but nope. Hey, but it's good for main. I mean, main is the bad part. Any map that has a zone that's just like, if you're here, you need to give up chase. Like, you just lose chase because you're here, I think is a bad map. I totally forgot where that hook was, so that's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm so far behind they actually are able to cleanse, and it's unironically not a bad idea. Also, it's RPD. Her power kind of sucks on indoor maps, because, you know, RPD. They're pre-running the hell out of me! That's how you know you're losing as a plague, is when survivors feel comfortable enough to cleanse. Fucking goddamn it. She's so far away. He's literally 100 miles away, and she has a god pallet right here. She doesn't even have to drop it. Bug me. I simply disagree. Okay. I just don't like survivors. I simply don't like them. I think they're evil. The more I play DVD, the more frustrated, or the less patience I have for the BM. It just... I grow more and more tired of it. It's like, okay, you're winning. You don't have to rub it in. That's not like a legal obligation you have. God, Surge. I wish Surge was doing more for me. I wish my power was... I wish I wasn't on fucking RPD so I could actually get value out of my power. Don't tunnel her. Anybody who teabags is, wants you to tunnel them. Also, look how bad these fucking spawns are, because it's RPD... whatever, the bad side of RPD. It's the survivor side of RPD. Okay. I mean, I guess you can just not go for the pallet. Works for me. You hating DBD and survivors? I genuinely, I don't hate DBD. I just hate, like, players. I just hate DBD players. It's not even that. I just hate that, like, fucking, like, 30% of survivors just simply would prefer I not have fun. That's what I hate. If I didn't have to deal with survivors actively enjoying my suffering in basically every single match of DBD, I think I would like DBD as a whole a billion times more. But on average, 70 to 80% of the time survivors are actively enjoying my suffering, and it's just like, that's not very fun. I wanted to wait long enough that I don't eat. Hello. Fuck me. That is a shame. If I got that, I literally win the game. Priority number 1 is killing him. I don't see any coughing, so... I don't hear any coughing, so it's a safe pickup. No DS. This is fortunately still aggressing. I'm worried about that far gen. It's the only one that could really be about to be popping. I do love Ku on Plague. Plague and Legion are like peak Ku users. There's nobody better than them. That's Nia. Go kill Nia. Go kill the Nia. Go kill the Nia. No, she makes it to fucking... Go deep wound. Honestly, I'll do that. You think I won't? Gladly. I'm not picking him up because I don't want to eat DS. Like the one way I lose is eating DS. Oh, wow. Yeah. The teabagging Nia pre-drops, the Giga pre-drops, the God Palette. Is it... Okay, you know what, actually... Maybe I do. Oh, wait, I have a Mori. What the fuck is wrong with me? I didn't even have to worry about DS. I had a Mori. I completely forgot. That was a thing that I did. Kick this. Yeah, I literally never run Moris, so... I would never remember that I have one. Honestly? Okay, she didn't actually sit on it. The fact that Nia cleansed is kind of good for me. Because it means that if we go into endgame, I can infect the door, and I'll know if she touches one of them. Presuming, of course, she doesn't just spawn on Hatch, which, given DVD's, like, I think it'll happen. She'll probably just spawn on Hatch. DVD loves to give, like, the most BMing survivors ever the Hatch insta-spawn. Just checking on this one, just in case Nia decides. Actually, it's infected. What the fuck am I doing? It's really cool. Again, it's really cool how I don't get to know whether or not, where that gen was. It's so awesome. I'm really glad that's a feature that they decided to do. There. That one's contagious. I don't see scratch marks up here. I'm pretty sure it was this gen up here, but, you know. Oh wait, there are scratch marks here. Shit. I mean, we go for her. God palette here. She goes through the window. Life? No life. She drops this. Honestly, I kind of want to slug because I don't want this Nia to escape. Did I hear her coughing for a second? She's fully infected. Nah, she makes it out. That's a shame. Well, 4-minute endgame, unless I walk her out personally. Okay, never mind, she actually left. Very surprised, honestly. I didn't even get value out of the Mori, I'll be honest. This is just the normal endgame. Batanikar Gingir Asafume. There you go, got 2. One at the start, one at the end of your plague match. Huh? Kill was never hooked, chose to hop off chins before 2 people was death hook. Eh? Whatever. I don't care. Okay. I think that's everything that was in queue. What now? I guess we can play Brigid John Springtrap. Yes, so I did stay in endgame because the Houndmaster refused to hook a Soma in the Void, so I denied the Mori. Yeah, I guess that is a thing you can do. It's... I don't know. It's very strange how, like, they just... Do you bleed out? Yes. Did I have fun being putty? Yes. Everybody gets to stay for 4 more minutes. It is strange how they just decided to make the Void just, like, the place to slug. It is so strong to slug in the Void. I don't understand why they decided that was just, like, a totally normal and fine thing. And they could have easily just made that... I guess I don't know how you'd fix that, with the Void being a completely different zone. But surely they could have done something. Surely they could have just been like, hey, maybe if you're in the Void for 20 seconds, you teleport out. Or maybe just make it so you can use the portals while you're slugged. I mean, if you just did that, then, like, slugging in the Void isn't really an issue anymore. Probably would have been the best way. Just make that a special interaction you specifically can do. Sort of like Hatch. How you can go through Hatch when you're slugged, just make it so you can do the same thing with the Void portals, and bam. Slugging's not an issue anymore. It really would be that simple. Your low graphics makes the ghoul look like a witch. Yeah, everybody looks interesting with low graphics. I do it just because, like, high graphics, I think, like, every single map is so dark on high graphics. Plus, it makes it so I can just see, like, trapper traps and like, because there's no grass on low graphics. But yeah, everybody looks so fucking ugly on low. I sometimes forget I'll, like, take a screenshot or whatever for a for a thumbnail, and it's just so low. It just looks terrible compared to Ultra. It's like those white crusty dogs that are beyond their allowed time on Earth. I don't know what you're talking about. But, yeah. I'll take your word for it. This map. Not my favorite map. So it's actually in front of one. I think one of us playing the loot. It's basically the loot. I know better. I know the people who play musical instruments are in fact evil. I learned this from the Hins video when they did a bunch of gens in like 10 seconds. Anybody who plays a musical instrument is in fact evil. They don't have honest intentions. Nice body block, Sable. You got me. Like how the second I had the axe, she was like, you know, actually, I don't think it's worth body blocking for her. Good lord. Never seen those dogs. White crusty gold dogs refuse to pass on. Looks so scary. No, I have not ever... Oh, come on! I actually think I lagged back for like a half second and it screwed me there. Because I'm pretty sure that should have hit. Okay, that one was just a skill issue. The other one should have hit, though. I think that was overcome. Free dropping the... The Shack palette is pretty happy with that. There we are. I can only take so long with a spring drip down. Now you're an acolyte to copium, but you're miraculous, so I believe you. Legacy. Thank you, Jack. It's because it's true. I would never lie about accusations. Okay, everybody's going downstairs. I have time. I want to go to 2. You know what? That works. There was a... Wait, there was a double scream because of the frickin' beholder. I was like, why are there two screams? Is it bugged? Is it overlaid twice on it? But no, is the beholder screaming. Oh good lord, where is this frickin' door? I was too distracted by that. I literally was not paying attention to barbecue. I mean, I'll kick this while I'm here, I guess. I have some amount of time for... That's a shame. Okay, is that the other one? Both of those popped? Whoa. There it is. I'm not... I think she has overcome, I'm just not certain. This poor Michaela. She does not have good pathing. Oh, there's no hook here. Thought it was over there. I mean, I know where they are. They're on that gen about to pop it any millisecond now. Hopefully I get here in time. Nope. Huh? Hi. Okay. Friggin' appeared out of nowhere. He was so close to me, I just... There we go. Why even use the axe when I can just M1 them twice, you know? It's even faster if you really think about it. Am I even gonna get barbecue off of here? I wonder. Really? They're just doing all of the bottom gens. Well, I guess you can be super predictable. That works for me. Good lord. These chases have been so fast. And the Michaela DC. Interesting. I mean, I guess there's 3 hooks, but I feel like it was not definitively over. But I guess she was getting left on hook. She could see the Nicolas Cage and not coming to her rescue. But honestly, at that point, just wait like 5 more seconds. You're dead in anyway. Hold on, is this thing... Can I proxy camper from here? Come on. Not... Nobody's coming for her save, really? Wow. Y'all left 2 people to die on hook, that's crazy. Survivors, I swear. I mean, I guess I start patrolling the upstairs gens, yeah. This one's at nothing. I think this is the only one that's ever been touched up here so far. That one's at nothing. Why did it beep? That one's at nothing. Every gen is at nothing. Oh no. Am I about to get stuck in here for like... Damn. I was worried. What if it hit though? Okay. Well, we're getting closer to the end of the match. Do I see Nicolas Cage? I do not, in fact, see him. They didn't even touch... I don't know why they didn't touch the friggin' gen. It was like something they could have done instead of just hiding next to it. The funny little M1 being the way he interacts with everything. I guess I'll throw this over there just in case to monitor it. Or, wait a minute. He was right here. He was literally right here seconds ago. Okay. More scratch marks. There he is. Ooh, that was close. See, would I ever miss? If I can get a haunt snipe, I would always get a normal snipe. Bye bye. I think I'll do one more and end there. The question is, who do we play for the last? I guess we go Skull Merchant for the last match, yeah. For the culture. For the people. You can't leave her hanging when she's finally gotten everything she's ever deserved. And by everything I mean about half of what she deserves, but still. More than she's ever gotten before. Sheesh. Sure, whatever. Yeah. I brought her up to P50 and I was gonna leave her until they actually gave her a rework. But since they're giving her buffs, it's like, we can go ahead and bring her up a little bit. I'm not gonna go all the way to P100 until they friggin' actually give her a full power, until they put in stealth drones. But I'll go to like P75 on her. She's deserved that. She deserves that much at least. Do I want to trade Dissolution for Coup? Sure. Actually, I could do Cruel Limits instead of... nah. It's funny, I don't think I've actually seen Bloodwarden. I think I didn't get to endgame in either of the two matches, so Bloodwarden is just sitting there, like, putting its two thumbs up, like, you got this, from the background as I win at 4 gens or whatever. So anti-skull, I don't even know. Got all her perks from this show. What? Why? Why are you anti-Scully though? Like, actually, is there an actual, like, reason that you have to be anti-Scully in her current iteration? Because there isn't one. Spoiler alert, there isn't a good reason, actually. I mean, that's just like 6,000 Eerie shards. It's just such a waste. You'll feel regret when she becomes the coolest killer in like 3 PTBs from now. She becomes the #1 most popular, most awesomest killer. It'll happen. I believe in her. Because the only iteration of her, I just think she's unfun to play against. Does she have no power? Yes, she has, but yes, does she have no power? Yes. Is she trust? Yes. But does every Scully I get a meanie head? Yes. So out Spider refuse to honor. Like, have they actually? Have you? Okay, but like, have you actually run into a mean Scully since they killed her? Larry's. That's unfortunate. I have not ran into a single mean Scully since they nerfed her. I like straight up. So I have to wonder. If because I'd like literally 0. Yes, unironic. I don't know. Maybe you're just giving off I hate Scully energy, and they're just responding in kind. Yeah, it's a bit of an unfortunate timing for the undetectable. But whatever, an M1's an M1. Larry's is not great for her drones. There's too many LOS blockers, so there's not really any good, like, places to put them. I'm kind of trying to zone her inwards a little bit. Coup. Fuck me, it's the first time Coup's ever failed me. Okay, I have haste. Okay, I didn't have haste. Why didn't I have haste? I should have had haste. I can conserve my Coup stack here. Literally escaped and two-hooked most of us and still said we were losers. So, okay, so you've had one. Was it just one? Bamboozle also does nothing on Larry's. Larry's is such a rough map for me in this build. Because, like, it's bad for Scully, it's bad for friggin'... I don't know what I was thinking, but I'm sure it was really smart. It just didn't work out. Yeah, there's too much. I've gotten one scan on Larry's. Honestly, more value than you would ever expect. Well, now I get an M1, so... I actually have to waste a Coup here, that's so lame. Is that a second scan? Is that... Sorry, for some reason I thought that drone might have actually been somewhat nearby. Oh wow, this is just nowhere in there, huh? Okay, well there's a scan on her, so that's valuable. Wow. You didn't think, you never saw it, you never felt it coming. The Coup. Also, I get to go off of the friggin' value on her. I have the claw trap, so I get info. Where are you? Let's pick this one up, and then I'll drop it down again for undetectable. She's right there. She's camping the God Pallet, ain't she? Yup. Why do they make God Pallets a thing? They're so fucking lame. I'm getting haste and hinder on her, but it's just like, it's such a small amount. Okay, thank you, Coup. Patch up my barely existent chase power. Over there, I guess. Sure. Churn Blood Favor. I mean... it would technically work, but also then I have to friggin... No, you don't. Don't touch my drone. Wow, she actually undid the whole thing that quickly. That's crazy. I hate running hex perks. They're so bad. I don't even think that was a good, like, drone period, so I'm surprised she wasted her time. Am I about to friggin', like, 8-hook? No. Hold on. Let's not do that. Let's not be this super nice killer. One thing you can do is get an injury on somebody, convincing them that scans aren't really a big deal. Okay, wait for Dead Hard, wait for Dead Hard. Yep, yep, yep. I feel it in my bones. I'll never eat Dead Hard. As long as I'm thinking. If I turn my brain off, I eat Dead Hard all the time. But as long as I'm thinking, never eat a Dead Hard in my life. Right, I don't have any info. Let's replace this drone. What? Oh, there's actually an Ada here. Get powered, bro. You actually just got skull merchanted. Unironically skull merchanted. In pre-buff skull merchant. This is another... Okay, at least I made the hit. There's so many, like, things over here. Fucking... I just want to pick her up. I would simply like to get my one down. Nope. Mm-mm. Y'all want it so bad. I ain't giving it out for free, though. Nope. Uh-uh. I kind of took, like, the worst pathing possible and gave them a bunch of free distance. Honestly, what I'm gonna do... Drop a drone... What the fuck? Drop a drone here and just leave. I want to catch the Michaela coming back for this Ada save. Over there, what? Hi, Michaela. Or Sable, whatever. Oh, you don't know. Yeah, that's, What? Wait, how did that happen? How did she not get... She friggin', like... I don't understand. She fell into basement. How did she not get screwed over by basement? Oh, whatever. I'm gonna kick this. This has been at this long for way too long. Dramaturgy or balanced? I feel like she would have gained more distance than that, but maybe. Put it here. Hi, Rain. You're on Death Hook, and I know you have Dead Hard. Yep. If they know that you know, then just insta-hit. They'll never try and wait you out on the second Dead Hard. Might have been Dramaturgy. It might have been. Break this while I'm here. Replace this. Sure. I feel like I don't quite understand why SARs spend so much time undoing drones when they just do so little, you know? Like, I feel like you're giving me info, you're wasting your time. At that point, just leave it up. Unironically, would probably be more valuable to them. 9 times out of 10. How did she make... Okay, whatever. Oh, no, not the... not this. I want to scan her, but it's Larry's, so that's not really a thing that's going to happen. Actually, still has 2 scan lines left. Nope. Good lord. Fuck me. I hate when I make a good play and survivors don't get punished for it because they have the perk that gives them an extra health state. That was such a good play and it just doesn't matter. It's so aggravating. And also it's fucking Larry's, so just infinite windows and infinite pallets everywhere. Oh, I could have scanned her 4 times, whatever. Okay, well at least she's dead. But they could be on 2 different gens, so maybe they get out. Wait, Rain DC'd? Why? What? When did that happen? Must have been as she was dying, surely. I don't know how many scans you have on you, but it's more than 0. So what if I tried to... Not Larry's, I'm sorry. I wanted to do funny skull merchant thing, but it's literally not possible. I actually have to kick this one. If I don't, then it pops and I lose the game. Because she put the auto gen to her. She'll be right here. Sable. Yep, Sable was right next to me. Okay, never mind. Still gonna kick it again. Sable could be over here. Doesn't look like she is, though. No footsteps. Okay, let me find the gate so I can put a drone on it. Yeah. Oh my god, wait. Okay. This thing might have actually made it so that... Oh, wait. Hello, Sable. Hmm. She was coming for that gate. Wow, she made so much distance, it's almost crazy. She has, what, one scan on her? Just avoiding the entire center of the map. I mean, okay. That works for me. If you just keep doing this, I feel like you're going to die eventually. Okay. Well, Oh wow, she made a lot more distance than I would have expected. Shame that. I mean, still. 3K in there is... Oh my... yeah, come on. You've got to be, like, actually, what Hold on. So that was the rain. Did she even get claw trapped? I'm pretty sure she just died to me M1ing her. Grow up. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.